It is normal for one to go to the bed at night to sleep and you get a dream. It is very normal when you go to a new place and you sleep there. It's normal for you to dream. Whether it's a good dream or it is a scaring dream, it is very normal. We always dream according to what we have seen, according to what we have heard, and according to what we've been doing during the whole day. So sometimes we've heard a lot from these houses. We've heard a lot from people who have been in these houses. Whether true or not true, but we have planted something into our heads of which it is not easy for us to erase what we have already put. Sometimes we do scare some people to not to come in these houses to work. But remember, someone who is just scaring you has been working there for years and years. Someone who is talking bad or who is scaring you has been there for several months. Some people are just counting their days to go back home. Others are counting months to go back home. Whether it is a year may be remaining still, but you have been still working in there for a year. I want to put this message here. My fellow hustlers, my fellow housemates, my fellow house helpers, let us stop this habit of scaring our fellow women who would love to come and work. Because we've heard, we've seen, or even to those who have been here and your experience wasn't good. Maybe that's how God planned it, but you got a second chance. So, at least, let us everyone come and experience something. Maybe the person you are scaring not to come and work is the only person who is going to change his or her family. But we keep scaring these people. We keep scaring these women. We keep putting all over propaganda. We have prepared wrong information and we are feeding our fellow women who are ready to come and hustle like the way we are doing. It's been years. You are in the country, but still you're still figuring out the wrong information that you're feeding your fellow women. And you're still in the house, you're still getting money, but you're scaring that woman. Moreover, a single woman who would love to come and work for her children, you're still feeding her the wrong information. That's why we've never had any Arab coming out to say something about these things that we always put on social media, that we always put up. That's why some people have failed even to help us, because we forge out some things. We forge out the information just because we are tired of working. But there is this woman who would like to come and do what you're doing. There is this woman who would love to come and do what you are tired of doing. But she's ready to do the work because she wants the money to take care of her children. The only problem we've got is from the agents. How I wish they can be open to us and say at least we have vacancies, that we need 8 women who would go and work in the farms. We are sometimes taken to the farms and yet some people have never even been in the farms. So if at all they can clear that, there is a woman who is ready to go and dig. So long as she's getting money, she doesn't mind. But they have put a wrong person who doesn't know how to get even a hoe, who doesn't know which position can I hold this hoe. who doesn't know how to raise up the hoe and put it in the soil. So our dear agents or our dear companies that do bring us, we would wish you to clear out that if you are open, don't just bring us and take us to where we are not fit or where we cannot be able to do, because it is this woman who is just there and would wish to come and do that I have failed to do. So my fellow women, let us stop this. There is a woman who is seriously in need of help, but because we have put up the wrong information, people have failed even to help those who are innocent, to help those who are in need of the help because of our propaganda. Fine, we need likes. We want what we want maybe on social media. But putting up the wrong information, yet you're still in someone's house, it is not good. You do it, maybe they are not seeing you, but remember, there is a God above all everything. One time, one day, you will face it all. You're blocking someone not to come. You have blocked all the ways for other women, or all the chances for other women who would to work for their families. But we keep such wrong information, or we keep feeding people wrong information. You are tired, maybe. If you are tired of working, find other ways on how you can go back home than you putting up something, an excuse that is going to scare up some women, and you put up the excuse that is not there just because you are tired and you would wish to go back home. So please, it is this same work that has changed so many people's lives, most especially women. There is a woman here who is teaching her children because of this housemaid job. There is a woman who has built a house for her children. It is the same job that she is doing. People only want things that are only spoiled. People only want things that are they only want negative side. Even our local televisions, they don't invite people who have got successful through these jobs. We have not seen anyone coming out to say positive about this job, but they are only inviting those ones who have failed or who have got the challenges, which has scared so many people, or which has limited other people the chance to come and work as housemaids. But you have forgotten that people are totally different. Women, let us embrace, let us at least appreciate the good chance that we have been given. It's not for men, but it's for us, we women. But the way we are putting up the wrong information and limiting others not to come and work, and yet you are still in the house, you are paid monthly, and you have changed your family's life. You are educating your children, but still putting up the wrong information. You're limiting others, and even those who are stopping us from coming. Even if they cross these countries, they say that no more coming in here. No one is going to help you. No one is going to help us. So we have got the chance. Let us use it. Let us also encourage others. If you've been in a challenge, at least give on how you got out of that challenge, so that we can also help one another, because there is something that we need to change as we women. It's been years. Women are crying, fine, they need help. But we've never seen any help. We've never seen anyone coming up to help. They only stop on cameras. They only stop on, like, they promise and they do not fulfill, or they do not put those roles that are going to help us. So it's sweet to stand up and say enough is enough. Let us help one another. Let us see how we can overcome such a challenge. We are no longer going to be helped by those people who keep coming on cameras, on televisions, on radios, coming out up because they need something from people. So they will come with this weakness of calling for help, and they will promise how they are going to help us, but they end up failing to come and help. The only help they are going to do is to take you back home. It is to take you back home. But if we can stand and leave the propaganda aside, we stand as women in these houses, we are to overcome each and everything and work. So let us help one another. Let us stop the propaganda. Let us stop the lies and push up those ones who are also ready to come and work. You have gained something. There is also someone who would wish to come and get something. You have achieved something. There is also someone who would wish to come and achieve what you've already got. So let us help one another through feeding the good information, encouraging, positive, not negative. This is how we are going even to stop the robbery in our countries. We are going to stop the shedding innocent blood, because even if you are rich and you have a neighbor who is poor or who is not rich, you are not going to sleep because you suspect that your poor neighbor is going to come and steal you. Right? So let us help one another. When you're good, I'm good, the other neighbor is good, so the country will be fine. We will live in a good state. Not every time begging, not every time. We have got a chance. Let us use it. And in everything that you are doing, always remind yourself that if at all right now I go back home, where am I going to start from? So this reminds you of giving the correct information. This is going to remind you to keep you on what you're supposed to do and leave the rest to the rest. So I wish you all the best. May God keep you. For me, all the best.